Hi viewer, welcome to our another video. In this video we will discuss about SQL query optimization tips to improve database performance. We will be uploading videos on technology and career guidance on our channel regularly, to encourage us to do more videos like this. Please subscribe to our channel if you are watching our channel for the first time. Don't forget to like this video if you like our video. Please share with your friends. SQL query optimization is a process of writing thoughtful SQL queries to improve database performance. During development, the amount of data accessed and tested is less. Hence, developers get a quick response to the queries they write. But the problem starts when the project goes live and enormous data starts flooding the database. Such instances slow down SQL queries' response drastically and create performance issues. When working with large-scale data, even the most minor change can have a dramatic impact on performance. SQL performance tuning can be an incredibly difficult task. Even a minor change can have a dramatic impact on performance. Here are the 10 most effective ways to optimize your SQL queries. All customer experience mantra application development Incitec Digital Health Insurance D. 1. Indexing. Ensure proper indexing for quick access to the database. 2. Select query. Specify the columns in select query instead of select to avoid extra fetching load on the database. 3. Running queries. Loops in query structure slows the sequence. Thus, avoid them. 4. Matching records. Use exits for matching if the record exists. 5. Subqueries. Avoid correlated subqueries as it searches row by row, impacting the speed of SQL query processing. 6. Wildcards. Use wildcards, e.g. %xx%, wisely as they search the entire database for matching results. 7. Operators. Avoid using function at RHS of the operator. 8. Fetching data. Always fetch limited data. 9. Loading. Use a temporary table to handle bulk data. 10. Selecting rows. Use the clause where instead of having for primary filters. SQL query optimization tips with examples. Tip 1. Proper indexing. An index is a data structure that improves the speed of data retrieval operations on a database table. A unique index creates separate data columns without overlapping each other. Proper indexing ensures quicker access to the database, i.e. you'll be able to select or sort rows faster. The following diagram explains the basics of indexing while structuring tables. Tip 2. Use select less than columns greater than instead of select asterisk. Specify the columns in the select clause instead of using select. D. Unnecessary columns place extra load on the database, which slows down not just the single SQL, but the whole system. Inefficient. Select asterisk from employees. This query fetches all the data stored in the employees table such as phone number, activity dates, notes from sales, etc., which might not be required for a particular scenario. Efficient. Select first underscore name, last underscore name, mobile, city, state from employees. This query will fetch only selected columns. Tip 3. Avoid running queries in a loop. Coding SQL queries in loops slows down the entire sequence. Instead of writing a query that runs in a loop, you can use bulk insert and update depending on the situation. Suppose there are 1000 records. Here, the query will execute 1000 times. Inefficient. For $i equals 0, $i less than 10, $i plus plus. $query equals, insert into TBL A, B, C, values. Semicolon. $mysql query, $query. Printf, new record has id %d, $mysql to insert underscore id. Closing curly bracket. Efficient. Insert into TBL A, B, C, values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tip 4. Does my record exists? Normally, developers use exits or count queries for matching a record entry. However, exit is more efficient as it will exit as soon as finding a matching record, whereas count will scan the entire table even if the record is found in the first row. Inefficient. All customer experience mantra application development Insatec Digital Health Insurance D. If select count 1 from employees where first name like %John greater than 0 print yes. Efficient. If exists, select first name from employees where first name like %John print yes. Tip 5. A big no for correlated subqueries. A correlated subquery depends on the parent or outer query. Since it executes row by row, it decreases the overall speed of the process. Inefficient. Select C, name, C, city, select company name from company where ID equals C, companied as company name from customer C. Here, the problem is, the inner query is run for each row returned by the outer query, going over the company table again and again for every row processed by the outer query creates process overhead. Instead, for SQL query optimization, use join to solve such problems. Efficient. Select C, name, C, city, company name from customer C left join. Company county on C, companied equals companied. Tip 6. Use wildcard characters wisely. Wildcard characters can be either used as a prefix or a suffix. Using leading wildcard in combination with an ending wildcard will search all records for a match anywhere within the selected field. Inefficient. Select name from employees where name like %Avi This query will pull the expected results of Avishek, Avinash, Avik and so on. However, it will also pull unexpected results, such as David, Xavier, Davin. Efficient. Select name from employees where name like Avi All customer experience mantra application development Insatec Digital Health Insurance D. This query will pull only the expected results of Avishek, Avinash, Avik and so on. Tip 7. Avoid using SQL function on the RHS of the operator. Often developers use functions or methods with their SQL queries. Inefficient. Select asterisk from customer where year, account created in, equals 2005 in. Month, account created in, equals 6. Note that even though account created in has an index, the above query changes the where clause in such a way that this index cannot be used anymore. Efficient. Select asterisk from customer where account created in between the 6th of January 2005 and June 30th 2005. Tip 8. Always fetch limited data and target accurate results. Lesser the data retrieved, the faster the query will run. Rather than applying too many filters on the client side, filter the data as much as possible at the server. This limits the data being sent on the wire and you'll be able to see the results much faster. Tip 9. Drop index before loading bulk data. If you want to insert thousands of rows in an online system, use a temporary table. To load data, ensure that this temporary table does not have any index. Since moving data from one table to another is much faster than loading them from an external source, you can now drop indexes on your primary table, move data from temporary to the final table, and finally recreate the indexes. Tip 10. Use where instead of having. Having clause filters the rows after all the rows are selected. It is just like a filter. Do not use the having clause for any other purposes. In the SQL order of operations, having statements are calculated after where statements. Therefore, executing the where query is faster. Thank you for watching our video. I am Sirish Kantamaneni. If you have any questions or doubts on the topic like technology and career guidance, please comment below so we will reply or make a video on it. You are watching